Hey everybody, Jim and Eric here to talk about that very cool Star Wars rumor about the spinoff that it's going to be a bounty hunter-centric heist movie. Eric, why don't you tell folks a little bit about the rumor that came out of Slash Film?
Yes, this is the first of the standalone movies we're getting in between episodes 7, 8, 9.
The one directed by Gareth Edwards from Godzilla and written by Gary Whitta, who did Bokeh-Vila, and he's, you know, obviously he's worked on a lot of other things too, video games.
And this movie is not far away. It's only 2 years away is the crazy thing, December 2016. So we're going to start hearing something soon. But yeah, what we heard today, the rumor, was it Slash Film, I believe, broke it, said this movie is going to be a heist movie specifically about a group of bounty hunters hired to steal the plans for the Death Star. The original Death Star, so not those Bothans that died, that's the second Death Star. This is, you know, because they have to deal with the Bothans, but they don't have to deal with Bothans here. It can be whatever they want. And then, yeah, it's going to be kind of this, this sort of heist movie about this group of bounty hunters going on a mission.
Yeah, I've been joking with you. It's like Boba's 11.
Boba's 11,
So basically, you know, and there was also part of that rumor was that the Millennium Falcon will somehow be involved, but Han Solo won't be.
But they also said they weren't sure if Boba Fett was part of it or not.
Oh, he
but
damn
we're
well
like,
better be.
He's probably
Come on.
Yeah,
Dude,
he's probably involved.
Of course,
in it.
yeah. So, but you have you're one of our resident Star Wars buffs. There are some other bounty hunters that could be part of it if Boba's not in it, or if he's in it maybe with this guy.
I mean, certainly, okay, anyone, all the group in Empire, I think, are fair game.
Bossk, Dengar.
Yeah, Forlom. They're all fair game. But also we have to remember the Clone Wars, because don't forget when they said that none of the expanded universe stuff was official continuity anymore, they said the Clone Wars was.
Yeah.
And so if you watch Clone Wars, there was a bunch of bounty hunter characters introduced on that, lots of cool ones, but I think Cad Bane stands out the most. He got a lot of time. He was a very cool character introduced with a lot of like flourish, you know. I would think it'd be really cool if he got involved in this. I think that would be like, again, it's something that only people who watch Clone Wars would already know him, but if they did, they'd be really excited, and he's a great character, so all the people who didn't watch Clone Wars, I think, would really dig him. He's very sort of gunslinger cowboy, wears the hat, has like, you know,
so this could
the
be
guns
like,
he can pull
kind of
out.
like a good, bad, and the ugly kind of thing, where they're all chasing after like treasure and stuff.
I think so, and I think it's a cool idea. You know, look, Star Wars is such an big universe that the idea of, hey, it doesn't have to focus on guys with lightsabers every time, you know, that works.
But there is one particular guy with a lightsaber who could show up in there, because we have, you know, it is going to be set in the time leading up to A New Hope.
Yeah.
So it's possible maybe Vader will show up.
I think that is a very, very fair bet that he will at least be in a scene or two.
Yeah.
Just knowing that it's involving them trying to steal stuff from the Empire, the era it's in, because I think you get into that thing where, you know, I think they can't have other actors playing Luke and Han and Leia basically at the exact age we met them. They can't do that.
Yeah.
But Vader's easy, you know, he's wearing the mask.
Another aspect of that report was that the Millennium Falcon is going to be somehow involved, but Han Solo won't.
Right.
So I think that opens the door to a lot of theorizing about how does the Millennium Falcon, how is it involved, and how does it end up becoming Han's possession, and not too short a time later.
Yeah, I mean, because we know that it was Lando's ship, but if this is right before A New Hope, it has to already kind of be Han's ship in general.
Yeah.
But then again, you know, we haven't talked about, I think, the fact that Jabba the Hutt could easily be in this.
Yeah.
And you could maybe show even like a power play of Jabba being like, we need your ship for this, or something like that.
Yeah.
And Han, you know, again, you probably couldn't have Han on camera, or you could via hologram. I bet you could get away with that. You could have like a one scene
as long
CGI.
as it's not a Tron Legacy.
Yeah, and
thing
it's all,
going on.
it's the bad fuzzy hologram, and that, you know, Jabba is, you know, forcibly using the Falcon for this one mission or something like that.
Well, and also too, like you have the fact that, you know, Vader could definitely be part of it, and there are a lot of other kind of characters and avenues you could go down. I know you had a few other theories about things that they could work in somehow.
Well, I just think you know, if say Boba Fett or any of those other bounty hunters we met in Empire are like on this crew to steal the Death Star plans, I think that's a really fun idea, because if these are the same guys who are going to be hired 3 years later to hunt down Han Solo, it is a nice way to show they're in it for the money, so it doesn't matter. Like if the rebels are paying, they're like, sure, we'll do this, but we have no loyalty to you whatsoever.
Right.
And so if Vader turns around and has another offer, a better offer for them, they'll take that too.
All right, what's if there's any character that you think must be in this movie, which one?
Lobot. No. No, I mean, you know, look, Boba Fett, like you were saying earlier, there is almost an element of it, like he's kind of got to, right? Because you're not, you don't have to worry about the actor element and the aging thing. And he is a blank slate, and I say that knowing that, you know, we've seen him as a kid in both Attack of the Clones and Clone Wars.
Yeah.
As far as official continuity goes, don't forget all those stuff in the books. That's no longer, you know, canon, or never was. But I do think, as far as adult Boba Fett goes, there's a lot there. He still is a popular character, even if people are like, why is he popular? So it would be surprising if he's not in this.
All right, well, I got to admit, there's part of me that's more excited for this one than for episode 8 and 9, which I know nothing about.
Right.
I'm just kind of saying, like, the idea of a bounty hunter heist movie, especially stealing the Death Star plans. I mean, hell, you know, maybe Bail Organa is somehow involved. Who knows? I mean, it's pretty much wide open in terms of the stuff that you could get.
And I think that also, if you look at what they're doing right now with Rebels, say, which is set in that era of the original Star Wars, it also makes sense that they'd want to do a movie that can look like the original Star Wars, have the similar sets, the original costumes, and just kind of be like in that aesthetic.
The same feathered hair.
Same feathered hair.
It's going to be awesome.
Yeah.
All right, well, guys, that's we're totally stoked for this movie. Let us know what your thoughts are about this Bounty Hunters heist movie. And for everything Star Wars, keep it here on IGN.